Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing, man? Welcome to the platform, Bolo VNR 2.0. I'm a sucker for good, excellent, cogent arguments, and in this one, we're about to look at Andre Stevens on Partner Draw TV, and man, woo, Lord of mercy, hey, the PMP is on the road, man. Mark Jefferson Golding and the People's National Party is they are firing on every. They are a runaway train in this election. Listen, the only thing I'm looking at is how much will they win by. I am so serious, and they are not complacent, not by any stretch of the imagination. They are prepared to take the reins of government. All right, so like I said in this, just follow me on all the platforms, man. Show some love. We got some interesting things going on over by Bolo VNR, Bolo TBV, and Bolo VNR Clips and Bolo VNR 2.0. So yeah, make sure you follow all of the platforms. Don't miss nothing. You never know. You know what I'm saying? We got a litany of information on all platforms that are strategically put out there. Sometimes you got to be reminded of stuff. You know what I mean? Anyway. Shout out to Andre Stevens, man. Let's get into this one. Let me speed it up a little bit, just for time. People don't like the long videos sometimes, but sometimes you just gotta listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta pay attention. So let's go.
Aggression of the people. Wholeness segregate the Maroons and the Rastas in this country. Wholeness want to mash down Maroon Town. Wholeness has done so much harm to Chief Richard Curry. And Mark Golding wants to restore hope.
The overseas can be a senator.
An overseas member can be a senator.
My goodness. You want more?
What more do you need? Land reform. 500,000 and home deposit. Removal of the NHT. Removal of the 11 billion. Come on, Jamaica. What more do you want? What more do you want, Jamaica? People of Jamaica. When you see all the labor right them over nationwide news. Hey! Producer! Only the hear nationwide news. Only the hear Dirty Batty Jerry. Only the hear Dirty Batty Jerry.
That is funny, honey.
And my preliminary look.
That's funny.
On this PNP manifesto,
God,
which runs for 30 pages, the PDF version, the online version that I have. The presentation is very good. In terms of the look of the document, it looks good. You can see a lot of thought into how the layout is. And just looking through preliminarily, it looks like a good document. It does look like a good document. Their mission Jamaica Love. So what they've done, as Chevron would have explained in his rap, the news story we carried at 6. J, justice for all. The J in Jamaica. The A, access to quality education. M, modern infrastructure. A, agriculture and food security. I, innovation and industry. C, care for the vulnerable and health services. A, accountability in governance. And then love, Jamaica Love. So that's Jamaica. Love, land, housing and ownership. O, opportunity for youth. V, violence prevention and safer communities. E, environmental resilience. So Jamaica Love, the acronym. Yeah? Mission Jamaica Love, that's where the Jamaica Love comes from. And there are some items here that, as I say, it looks good on paper and the whole thing. So I zeroed in.
When you hear Dirty Batty Jerry, let me tell you what happened here, say no. Job security quote me.
Yes,
Embarrassing.
Wait. Dirty Batty Jerry! You're coming like Green Lizard. Dirty Batty Jerry! Find him picture the producer. Dirty Batty Jerry!
That is funny, honey.
You're Green Lizard.
That's funny.
Because you are trying to save your job.
Funny.
So when PNP in a power. No, Dirty Batty Jerry. The way all you do Mark Golding. The way all you do Nathan Campbell, Dirty Batty Jerry. I squeeze the kitchen.
Yes.
But in long and me I'll see the one Chevron. Yes. Me I'll see the one Chevron Dirty Batty Jerry. When him see me last night, him run you know because him at the backside and raise.
Embarrassing.
But Chevron, we now look by you, you are small fry. All lies. Right? George or Cliff should have come last night. Let me fix them business. But the truth is, Jamaica. Somebody messaged me. Isn't Floyd a member of the disabled community? Floyd have him stating at the Senate already. So that means that Mark is willing to give another disabled member an opportunity to sit in the Senate. Somebody say, isn't the Damian not going to be in the Senate? Damian will be in the lower house as a member of parliament and a minister of government. So there will be a vacancy for the Rastafarian community. A clear vacancy to fill. So while some of you take the low road, I am taking the high road. The high road is called inclusion. And Floyd typically more likely to be the president of the Senate. So when I see what was presented last night, Jamaica, for the creative industry, when I see what was presented for housing, I am telling you, Jamaica, it was a progressive upliftment. Producer, can you play the video of how Dr. Dayton Campbell was talking about what is to come? And the PNP is not finished with its manifesto. There is something called Manifesto Light, where a smaller, more condensed version of the manifesto will be coming out after the JLP produces. Them never people know everything last night, you know. They never give you. You know what was profound? When Alfred Dawes spoke about healthcare crisis in this country. Jamaica people. Producer, find what Dr. Dayton Campbell said tonight. I want Jamaica to hear when the PNP people were being presented. And I said, this is a beautiful, fantastic occasion. The only thing I marked the PNP down for was the fact that there was no member doing the sign language. That's the only thing. I give the People's National Party 92% out of 100. And you all know that I grade hard. The only thing, and I believe that was an oversight, or I believe the person just never showed up. But the only thing that I marked down the PNP for last night was the person who should have done the sign language. But everything else, Jamaica, the music, the presentation, the MC, the entertainment, the conversation side, the main conversation center. Oh, my Lord. Dr. Alfred Dawes, you were exemplary last night. Dayton Campbell, you were exemplary last night. Danishka Williams, you were exemplary last night. Anthony Hilton, you were exemplary last night. Crystal Tomlinson, you were exemplary last night. Donna Scott Motley, you were exemplary last night. You were all on point. Damian Crawford, you were exemplary last night. Lawton Cousins, you were exemplary last night. Gabriel, Senator Gabby, you were excellent last night. Miranda, you were excellent last night. There was not one speaker. And Mark Jefferson Golding, you looked prime ministerial last night. He looked prime ministerial last night. He looked like Jamaica's 10th prime minister in waiting. Marky G looked like a prime minister ready to take over the reins of government. He never looked washed up. He never looked dibby. He never looked chaka. He looked clean like a whistle. So, he never looked dibby. He never looked chaka. He looked clean like a whistle. And I can tell you, Jamaica, his statements were profound. Yes. Impeachment legislation. One is committed to doing impeachment in the first 100 days. To date, it has not been done.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Golding has introduced an impeachment legislation. So Golding is the doer while Holness is the speaker. Look how the man clean like a whistle last night. Well shaved, well dapper, well clean, orange tie, profound Jamaica. And you're going to tell me, that the man is not prepared for the job? I will say this to you. I told you, Jamaica, with a little bit more fire, Mark Golding will come out like a beautiful diamond. And I have put Mark Golding to the test. Many of you in this country know when him did not behave quashi, I tell you he was behaving quashi. But he has now formed. He has been certified. He has been formed to Jamaica. He has been revived. He has been refined. He has been renewed to Jamaica. There was a time, but that time no longer is around Jamaica. I called him Marky G. And it's not just Mark Golding now. He's Marky G, the general. Marky G. No longer is around Jamaica. I called him Marky G. And it's not just Mark Golding now. He's Marky G, the general.
What?
Marky G, the general. Marky G. Let's put it in the comments tonight, no Jamaica. Put it in the comment tonight. Marky G, the general.
Our General Marky G.
Our General Marky G.
General Marky G.
General Marky G.
Yes.
He's ready, Jamaica. He has a team behind him, Jamaica. He has unified the PNP, Jamaica. He has consolidated the base of the PNP Jamaica. And you're going to tell me, General Marky G.
Of course.
General Marky G.
You name again.
General.
General Marky G.
General Marky G. I, Andre Stevens, have dubbed you tonight Prime Minister in waiting. And in a few more days, Marky G. In a few more days, you'll be waking up. You'll be waking up to the title, the most honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica. You'll be the chairman of CARICOM in a few more days.
What?
In a few more days, he'll be the chairman of CARICOM. In a few more days, Jamaica, Marky G will be the chairman of CARICOM. When you see Nationwide can tell you it was a beautiful manifesto. So how I don't hear Nationwide come and say the PNP has policies now? How I don't hear Cliff use saying the PNP has policies now?
Embarrassing.
When you can't find nothing, so now try to find something to cook up. Even if there was a grammatical error or a spelling, it's human to do those things. In the manifesto, we must restore dignity. We must restore respect in this country. Dignity and respect must be the order of the day of my country. Jamaica land I love. Jamaica land we love. Remember, I played the national pledge over here. And the national pledge is now precedence in the national conversation. Partner draw can set the agenda for how governance and government run in this country. And that's why I told you I will sit down in my little studio. And I will see to it that this country is on a pathway to true and well prosperity. Mark Jefferson Golding. General Mark Golding. I don't think Jamaica understand the kind of inclusion Mark Golding is pushing forward. Somebody from the Rastafarian community, somebody from the Maroon community, a member of the diaspora can sit in the Senate and make legislations for this country. And you're going to tell me that's not profound? You're going to tell me, Jamaica, that that's not a big thing? It is a big deal. Big deal. Inclusion is the order of the day. Inclusion is the order of the day. You, the diaspora people, send the amount of remittances over the years, and you have never gotten a representation. And you're now able to get representation in the Senate. Isn't that a general move? That's not a quashi boy move, you know. That's a big deal. Maroon people, you have been ostracized by Andrew Holness for years. And now, Mark is saying he's willing to give a Maroon a member of the Senate. Courtney, isn't that a big deal? Rastaman, Quarrel Gardens, them chop off on the locks and kill them off. Mark said one of you will be amongst us in the Senate. Isn't that a big deal?
Profound. No government ever.
None has ever done that. Chief Richard Curry, Senator.
I would have mercy.
Chief Richard Curry, Senator.
Maroon.
Senator Anu. Those names sound Stephen Golding, Senator. Ballot! Wilfred Rattigan, Senator. Ballot! Isn't that a big deal, Jamaica? Isn't that big deal, Jamaica. I don't know about you, but when you see things that make sense, isn't it a big deal? Contract workers will be no more contract workers. You'll be permanent workers through legislation in this country.
Yes. Collect your pension on the end.
Overtime will no longer be taxed. Overtime will no longer be taxed. So that means if you make 20,000 in overtime, Courtney, you get your 20,000 Jamaica. If you make 40,000 in overtime, police, your overtime will no longer be taxed in this country. Soldiers, nurses, doctors, your overtime will no longer be taxed in this country. Teachers, call center workers, hotel workers. Overtime will no longer be taxed in this country.
So put in the overtime.
I want to ask you tonight, Jamaica. I think some of you don't even understand how Mark Golding ended up putting the Maroons in the Senate. I have read aspects of the Maroons Constitution and the treaty. In that treaty, Jamaica, Mark Golding know the law, you know. The treaty speaks about two little men making representation on behalf of the Maroon people. And I remember Tom Tavares saw it. And Tom Tavares was like, wow, this is a way to probably get somebody of my lineage to sit in the Senate. You hear what I said to you tonight, Courtney?
I'm listening.
Two little men is in the Maroon Treaty. Why you think Andrew Holness don't want to engage Chief Richard Curry? Because Curry knows, Holness knows, and Mark Golding knows. So you know what Mark did? Mark, the general, striked a deal. He saw the moment, Courtney,
And took it.
and he took that moment to say, in the interest of not one, but a unified Jamaica, a revised constitution, a reformed constitution, the Republic of Jamaica, no divide of the people of Jamaica, the United Republic of Jamaica, where Maroons and Jamaicans and everyone live in harmony. It's a great deal by a general.
One general.
Mark Jefferson Golding.
Yeah.
Hats off to you, General Mark Golding. My name is Andre Stevens. And I can tell you, Mark Golding, where I sit, I'll be watching you.
Keenly.
I will not give you the time to rest. I won't be a termite, but I'll be the defender of the poor and the voiceless in this country. But I can tell you, Jamaica, you think you're going to see anything yet? Wait until the manifesto light, the condensed version of the manifesto is released. Wait until then, Jamaica. And you will say, backside. So all who claims that they might play chess, Andrew Holness, you're no extraordinary chess player. You play draft. Golding is the chess player, the master chess player, the rebirth of a manly era. The rebirth of a manly era that speaks to the inclusion of all, not the inclusion of some. The inclusion of all Jamaica.
All animals are what?
But all animals for some are equal, but some are more equal than others. When I come back, Jamaica, I'm going to take my final break tonight.
Huge shout out to Andre Stevens. That was excellently articulated. And what I want to do is encourage you guys on my platform, all of the segments of that particular launch. I have a playlist with every single video. Because I know how you guys are. You don't want to watch one long thing and then your brain go blank at some point. Please take the time out and listen to the segments of that, because what Andre is speaking about It's just the surface, actually. It is brilliant, you know. What the stuff that he highlighted, it shows the brilliance of the People's National Party, especially when you're thinking about inclusion. For, as he said, for you to have a Rastaman, a maroon in the Senate, right? And we're talking about crafting laws here. We are living in an age where unity is strength, division is what kills us. I mean, that's always been the case, but what is coming, the direction that the world is going in, Jamaica needs to be a unified front. And Mark Golding and the People's National Party appears to be setting the foundation for the next 50 years in this. It sounds away, but if you don't have vision, you're not going to understand. Like, this is huge. You understand what I'm saying? This is huge. And it needed to be highlighted. And that is why I'm highlighting it. Again, big shout out to Partner Draw TV for the amazing work that he continues to do. Andre Stevens, you understand? And make sure that you guys go over there, right? And subscribe to the platform, yes? Click the notification bell and click all, and do the same over here as well. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for your time. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right, peace.